All right. Shalom. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that teach and rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide that's in the faith and exalting the names of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Midlands branch, coming at you with another lesson. And as always, before I get into my lessons, this video or this message goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, and also to the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the heathen nations and that may take on the typical look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. So basically, I'm just going to get into a quick video. As you can see, I have this article queued up on the screen, okay, which come off the independent.com. Okay, you can see the title, okay, which this video is going to be touching on a prophecy, okay, in the form of famine, okay, because that's where the world is heading to, primarily here in America as well, man. Okay, as America is experiencing the coming of food shortages, okay, inflation, prices going up in certain marketplaces, okay. Also people witnessing and experiencing coming of job losses, okay, more homeless as people getting evicted out of their homes, their apartments, okay, and it's getting more of at the point of tougher when it comes to financially, okay, when it comes to this economy, man, to the point, as you can see, according to this article, as I'm gonna read it, okay, and it reads, people eating pet food and heating meals with candles due to cause a living crisis, okay, and that's going on here, okay, not just only all throughout different parts of the region of the earth, but primarily here hitting home in America, man, okay, as they're giving warning when it comes to the economy due to different shortages, man, okay, and food is one of them, okay, and it says, community food project manager said he was shocked by some of the situation he encounters as families faces ever increasing bills for food and energy. Yeah, like I said, because you got the economy in shambles, okay, to the point that inflation is taking place, prices going up in the stores, okay, and at the same time, there are job losses, there's unemployment, okay, wages, when it comes to the pay rate, is not going up, okay, as America's more and more facing this $30 trillion debt, man, and counting, okay, now you starting to see the effect of it when it comes to the food, okay, and the average family, okay, that now they got to think about their spending when it comes to food and other situations, when it comes to utilities, okay, when it comes to um, material things, okay, luxury things to have, for majority of these people look forward to be comfortable, man, okay? But now it's coming to the point that they got to make a decision when it comes to food, man, okay, and they spending, okay, they're trying to save money, okay? And we're coming in a time of what? These holiday seasons in particular, we're coming on to the time of this month, December, as this month is very known for what? Christmas. And the majority of these Americans, spend their hard earned money on presents to give out, gifts, okay, for decorations, for gatherings, that consider food, okay, where they gather with family and eat, okay, in the spirit of mirth, okay. But we're in the time of who the world calls God, Yahweh, and His Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the God of Israel, the God of the Bible, is visiting this place, man. Okay, by the way of the plagues. And one of the many plagues that the Lord is going to bring is famine. Okay, because this place is heading for its destruction as it's prophesied. Okay, which this place, America, is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man. Okay, and ultimately this place is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear destruction at the peak of the Third World War, which we're heading into that now. Okay, the stage is set, man, for this place downfall, man. Okay, and while these people are in the spirit of mirth, in the spirit of being distracted by the entertainment, okay, by the about the folly that's going on, these elites of Esau Edom are making their move when it comes to their agenda of the NWO. Okay, because their agenda is to bring a cashless society, to crash the dollar. Okay, which one of their agenda, okay, is to bring a man-made famine. Okay, to furthermore oppress the people and to crash this system, man. Okay, they already talking about a severe winter. Okay, prices going up when it comes to the heat. Okay, when it comes to electric bills. Okay, that majority of the people rely on when it comes to heat in the winter. Okay, like I say, gas. Okay, crude oil. Okay, all that's going to play a major effect as they're moving forward to bring a cashless society. Because we know eventually they're going to bring that MOTB, which according to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, which is the micro, the C-HIP, or the CHIP, the Karatma, which is going to replace the physical dollar. Okay, because this place, through the agenda of these elites, Esau Edom, the so-called white race, okay, the illuminated ones, the Illuminati, the central bankers, okay, they want to bring a digital currency system into play. Okay, once again, that's which are going to be spearheaded by that MOTB. Okay, so that's why you're witnessing now the point of inflation and shortages. Okay, so let me read that title again. And it says, people eating pet food and heating meals with candles due to cost of living crisis. Okay, so it's to the point that people are willing to spend money, okay, on pet food, okay, like your dog food mainly, your cat food, okay, they're more cheaper than the reasonable food when it comes to human, okay, when it comes to the beef, the chicken, the people that eat pork, okay, which that's going off, okay, because we're not supposed to eat the swine or pork according to the dietary law, okay, when it comes to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, but the normal food that people go to the grocery stores and restaurants to eat, now they got to make a decision to the point that they willing to eat pet food, man, okay, food that for animals, okay, before they go beyond the point to spend money on higher price food that's in the grocery stores, man. Okay, and on top of that, due to electricity bills, okay, going up, that you usually take your food and you cook in your stove or microwave, okay. They willing to go to the point that before doing that, they rather cook their food by the way of candles, man. Okay, so this is where we're heading into, man, as we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble, okay, the time of the great destruction of America that's going to lead to the second coming of Yahweh Shai, which that's the salvation of the elect of the nation of Israel. which considered 144,000 and the 1/3 that's destined to be saved. Okay? And otherwise, 2/3 of the wicked of Israel, of Negroes, Latinos, and Native American descent here in America, they're going to face the judgment of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai when the Lord brings these plagues. And once again, one of the plagues is a major famine. Okay? So once again, it says what Community Food Project Manager said he was shocked by some of the situations he encounters as families face ever increasing bills for food and energy. Okay, so it's a food crisis looming and an energy crisis. Okay, and I'm not going to read this whole article. I'm going to read, a couple of paragraphs, and I'm going to get a couple of scriptures, to end this lesson. Okay, because once again, this article is off the Independent News or independent.com. And it says, people are eating pet food, trying to heat meals using candles as a result of the cost of living crisis. A community food project manager has said UK inflation had reached a 41-year high. Okay, so this is going on in the UK. And you seeing the stage of Europe, okay, when it comes to the UK, as they're facing economy crisis. Okay, but best believe coming here to America, man. Okay, no doubt about that, man. Okay, and America gonna get the worst of everything when it comes to the plagues of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Okay, as this place exalt itself, okay, above the rest of these other countries, okay, especially when it comes to financially, when it comes to the economy. Okay, but just as these other economies or these other countries are failing, America's gonna follow suit, man. Okay, because now these countries are leaving off from the American dollar. Okay, then you got America through this system putting sanctions on the UK, on the EU, okay, on Russia, on China, on their own trade partners, man. Okay, and these other nations are counteracting, okay, by not doing business with America, but trying to gather their own economy, financial system, man. Okay, such as Russia and China, when they come into the form of the BRICS, okay, which is an acronym, okay, BRICS, okay, which is the acronym standing for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Okay, and since that alliance that happened, for the past couple of years, you don't have other countries when it comes to financially join in with the BRICS. Okay, even you got certain parts of the EU. Okay, when it comes to the financial system, certain of those countries starting to leave off from the EU and not want to deal with America and want to join allies with Russia, man, when it comes to financially, okay, and war. Okay, so it's coming to that point, man. Okay, especially over there in the UK as they're being threatened more with a energy crisis. Okay, expect energy shortage. Okay, as we're heading into the time of winter. And it says UK inflation has reached a 41-year high with the cost of food and non-alcoholic drinks soaring by 16.4% in the year to October in what has been the biggest raise since 1977. Okay, and it says adding to the solar energy bills, households are being forced to make difficult choices between heating and eating. It is claimed some have resort to more extreme measures. Okay, and it says I'm still shocked by the fact that we have people who are eating pet food, people who are trying to heat their food on a candle or a radiator. Mark Stewart, who runs the Pontry Cardiff Stourbridge area, told the BBC. Okay, so this coming to America as well, man. As they're telling the people to get ready for a food shortage. Okay, as people are witnessing um inflation. Okay, prices going up, man, in the marketplaces when it comes to the grocery stores and the restaurants, man. Okay, so it's all going to be a domino effect, man. Okay, and it's going to affect worldwide. Okay, like I say, this article touching on the UK, okay, over there in Europe, but it's going to happen worldwide, especially to this place, America, Babylon the Great, man. And we're giving that warning. Start with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and the brothers on down that's in the correct spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Okay, they're constantly giving that warning and prophesying about the coming destruction, okay, which is the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. So that's it on that. Like I say, this article is off the independent.com, okay, touching on coming famine, man. Okay, to the point that, hey, this is a sign of a major famine to the point that over there in UK, okay, people got to resort to eating pet food, and on top of that, heating up meals with candles. Okay, so it's about to go down, man. Okay, so that's it on that. And the Lord, when it comes to the Lord wrath, one of the many ways that the Lord always brought judgment by the way of plagues is famine. So let me go ahead and get into the scriptures. And this is what Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Christ, told his disciples at that time what to look for when it comes to his second coming, man. As we're in these times now. Okay? This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And we're seeing that, okay? Division, okay? We're seeing nations rising up against each other, okay? Coming into the time of civil unrest, race wars, clash wars, okay? Kingdom against kingdom, okay? Going into the time of the coming of the Third World War, okay? As these nations gathering together for war, okay? And everybody picking their sides, man. And the two main countries that's leading it, okay, when it comes to that separation, okay, is America with its allies, okay, and Russia, okay, with its allies, man. Okay, so we coming to the point of the stage of the Third World War being set, okay? And it says, and there should be famines, okay, and that's the point I want to get. And there should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So we experiencing that now, a coming of famine, okay? And it says pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. We're experiencing that daily, man. Earthquakes are happening. Okay, always talks about new pestilence coming out. You know what happened about 2 years and a half ago? Okay, 2 years and a half ago, what shut the whole world down? Okay, to the point that when you make mention of it, they can strike your videos. Okay, with the whole C-19 situation. And ever since then, man, they always been talking about more outbreaks to come. Okay, so that's those pestilence that the Bible speak of according to the last days, man. That's going to ramp up more. Well, other plagues, okay? And once again, the main focus in this video is the plague of famine. Verse 8, and all these are the beginning of sorrow. So we're at the beginning stage of it, man. Of all hell is about to break loose. And in the time of Yahweh Shem Shai, bringing that great destruction upon the earth, man. Okay? So that's it on that. Now let me get this. Let me see Ezekiel 5 and 16. So like Ezekiel 5 and 16. And it reads, and it says, and when I shall send upon them evil arrows of famine, okay, so that's how it's going to be, man. These plagues going to be shot like a arrow, man. Okay, the scriptures speak of that the plague is going to be shot like an arrow. It ain't going to return until Yahweh Shem Shai fulfill the will, okay? And so one of the plagues that's going to be shot like an arrow is famine. Okay, that's going to bring evil. The word evil means bad times. And when I shall send them the evil arrows of famine which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, I will increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread. Yeah, that famine come in the form of no food available. Okay, the word famine means to hunger. Okay, and when it says that I will break, the Lord say, when will break your staff of bread. Okay, going into the system as well. Okay, financial system, as these times that the people relied on their food system. Okay, when it comes to their food, by the way of financially, the economy. Okay, through food facilities, process facilities, Salaki, food process facilities, which now for the past couple of months, reports coming out that a lot of these food process facilities mysteriously are being burnt, being put on fire or exploding. Okay, which we already know what that is. Okay, these elites. Okay, that causing that. Okay, certain merchandise that's come by the way of the ships out there in the harbor. Okay, not coming in. Okay, farmers euthanizing their cattle. Okay, getting rid of or destroying their crops, their dairy products. Okay, so all that's going to lead to a famine. That's the Lord breaking the staff, man, of the bread. Okay, and the Lord used Esau to do it on the left hand side, because also Esau Edom is that sword that Yahweh Shem Shah has set up, man. Okay, he's not doing his own will, as he think he's going to cause chaos to bring in his NWO. Okay, Yahweh Shema Shah has allowed him to do these things till the Lord take him out of the way. Okay, and he's gonna get caught up in his own plagues, man. Okay, mainly these average Edomites. Okay, which these elites don't give a damn of their own counterpart. Okay, right along with the rest of these heathens here in America, and most definitely you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the wicked of our people, man. Because once again, Yahweh Shema Shah is going to deliver the elect from out of the time of trouble. Okay? But part of that trouble is the Lord using Esau, Edom, these elites, okay, the trying to further their agenda by the way of the sword and legislations, man. Okay? So that's it on that. So, because you even had it, like I say, famine always been mentioned all throughout the Bible with different accounts. Okay, and this one of them right here, well, that's 2 Kings. I'm going to go there. Chapter 6, let me see, in verse 25. Okay, and this is going into the account when the northern kingdom, okay, before they went into experiencing captivity up under the Assyrians, okay, which the northern kingdom represent the Latino, Hispanics, and Native American tribes today, okay, that once was in the land of Israel before they got pushed out of that land through Assyrian captivity, and before they came over here, okay, they experienced a famine under the Assyrians when they came to took that part of Israel over, man. Okay, over there in Samaria. Okay, and it's gonna come back in the same fashion, but even worse. Okay, as I say, the Bible always gave accounts of different time periods of famine, a major famine. Okay, and this is one of them. And it says 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 25. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it and who besieged it at that time? Okay, the Assyrians, okay, which were our enemies, the heathens, okay, that came upon the northern kingdom, okay? And the modern day Assyrians are these Edomites, the so-called white race today, man. And it says, and there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it, okay? They besiege it when these lockdowns come, these shutdowns of different parts of the cities, the counties here in America, states, okay? When they push their strict legislations when it comes to travel ban, and they introduce or implement martial law, okay? And it says, until a ass head was sold for 80 of silver. And back then, that was a good bit of money, okay, when it comes to silver. Okay, but they had to the point that the famine was so bad, okay, that they had to sell a sold ass head, a donkey, okay, for that much of money, man. Okay, how bad it was. And it says, in the fourth part of a cab a dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver. So you paying, back then they paid 5 pieces of silver for dung of a dove, okay, which the word dung going to shit, poop, or crap, okay, the modern day terms, okay, so that's how bad it was, man, okay, and the food that we eating now compared to crap, man, okay, ain't real food, okay, these GMO food, okay, they don't have no nutrients in it. And that's why you're seeing cancer at an all-time high. Okay, obesity. Okay, whereas these food are filled with chemicals. Okay, to have these people at the point of they have to overeat, gutless. Okay, but when that famine hit, hey, these people really gonna go crazy, man. Okay, cause they ain't used to not having going without meals. Okay, as a whole here in America. Okay, I remember Elder Yashawamba for GMS Dallas, okay, branch, he always make mention that even the homeless here in America can find a good meal compared to other countries, man, that experiencing famine. Okay, because America known for having abundance of food in these restaurants, and when at the end of the night, if it ain't sold, they just throw it out. Okay, some of them don't even give it to the homeless; they just throw it out, just trash it, man. Okay, but you got people that, if they have a taste of for some certain food and they don't like that taste, they throw it out. And the homeless, the ones that in poverty, can go and dig in old trash and find that, man. Okay, which that's disgusting. And they show you how low this place has become. Okay, but the point is that it's gonna get so bad, man. Okay, these people gonna be willing to do anything for food, man. Okay, due to that famine, due to that hunger. Okay, especially when the lockdowns come and there's civil unrest. Okay, but that was an account there in Samaria back in the ancient times, man. Okay, that dealt with the northern kingdom. Okay, to the point that it was feeling that famine so bad that they had to sell ass heads or donkey head. Okay, for what it says, for 80 of silver. Okay, and like I said, that's a good bit of money back then compared to now. Okay, and the money we have now is devaluing. Okay, that's why now you start to see, as that article say, over there in the UK, people are buying pet food. Okay, before they even buy regular food that they used to eating. Okay, and it says in the fourth part of a calf's dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver. So they've been paying 5 pieces of silver for some dove crap. Okay? And like I say, man, the times we coming into it's gonna be like no other. And 2/3 of our people, they're gonna feel that. Okay, as our people gathering together for mirth. And one thing about the nation of Israel, when it comes to these simple Negro, Latino, Native Americans, they love to eat. Okay, especially when it comes to abominable food, or generally. Okay? But when Yahweh Shema shall bring this judgment, the Lord say 2/3 of the people are gonna hunger, but the elect is gonna be taken care of. The elect is gonna eat. Okay? So that's it on that. Because the elect is gonna be covered by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Let me get this. Ezekiel. I'm gonna go to the book of Ezekiel. Well, that's chapter 12, verse 17. And it read, moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, eat thy bread with quaking, and drink thy water with trembling and with carefulness. Okay, so this was another account okay, that the Lord told Ezekiel that a famine was going to come. And this applies to today, okay? And that's what we're telling our people, that a great famine is going to come. The Lord is going to plague America with a famine, okay? And we start that seed coming to fruition, man, as prophecy, okay? As people experiencing food shortages and inflations, okay? It ain't going to be people that ally on on EBT, they're going to be cut. Okay, food stamps and all that, man. They already putting that in play. They got to cut back on food stamps due to the effect of the economy. That the government don't have the aid, the support that anymore. Okay, as people got EBT and go to the grocery store with their card with 500 on it, 600, 800, 1,000. Okay, so they can get free food basically instead of they coming out of their own pocket with that money. Okay. And so the time we coming into it's gonna be like when it comes to food, it's gonna be rational or it's gonna be scarce to get. Okay, that's why now when these people get certain food, okay, they ain't gonna eat it up in one day as these people here in America usually known for doing. Okay, they're gonna stretch it out. They're gonna measure it. Okay, due to the food shortages. Okay, so once again, Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 17. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, eat thy bread with quaking, and drink thy water with trembling and with carefulness. And say unto the people of the land, Thus said the Lord God of the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And that's you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, okay, us, okay? And the land of Israel, they shall eat their bread with carefulness and drink their water with astonishment. Yeah, they're going to be amazed. Okay, these people, of our people that used to having abundance of food, and that food become more of a shortage, okay, more scarce. Okay, then they're going to have to they're going to have to eat and drink with carefulness and astonishment, man. Okay, wondering then how they're going to, when that food come to more of a point or about to run out, where can we get more from? Okay, and that's when it's going to result to more violence, more uproars, more invasion of people invading each other homes, and the scriptures talk about that, man. Okay, hey, cannibalism. Okay, and it says they shall eat their bread with carefulness, and it says and drink their water with astonishment, that her land may be desolate from all that for all that is therein, because of the violence of all them that dwell therein. Okay, so that's what's gonna come. Okay, let me see. And it says, and the cities that are inhabited shall be laid waste, and the land shall be desolate, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Because ultimately, this place is going to be destroyed by fire. Okay, by those missiles, in the presence of Yahweh Shai when he returned with the host of angels. Okay, what the world call UFOs, which are the chariots, the vehicles of the angels. Okay, and the salvation of the elect. Verse 21. And the word came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? And that's what majority of our people mind frame is today. Okay, as Yahweh Shem Yahushua have the prophets out there to give that warning of what's to come, and one of the plagues to come is famine. And a lot of our people, they scoff, they scorn. Okay, they say that'll never happen, not in my lifetime. The Bible is a myth, it's a fable, it's the white man's book. Okay, it plagiarized from different other different texts that men done wrote. Okay, so that's them scoffing and scorning, man, putting the day of the Lord off, saying that the prophecy is gonna fail, the vision is gonna fail. Okay, verse 23, and it says, Tell them therefore, thus said the Lord God, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. So eventually, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is going to bring his word to pass, man. Okay? And that famine and the rest of these players that's going to hit, majority of our people who scoff and scorn going to get caught up into it, man. Okay? And then they're going to want to look and seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Then they're going to want to acquire the prophets. Okay, but then it's going to be a famine of the word. Because not only is going to be a famine of physical bread, okay, but also the famine of the word when Yahweh Shem Yahushua remove his prophets off the highways and byways, off the streets, okay, as you can see that now, okay, as the Lord have his men out there now. But it's going to come a time the Lord going to remove his men and remove this word off the internet, okay? Okay, through this word is getting more and more viral now, okay, through the internet. Okay, because we in the time of the Lord, word being pushed, but eventually we in the time also when the Lord about to bring judgment. Because the Lord ain't going to have his word and his prophets out there forever. Okay, the teacher get warning. Okay, it's going to come to a certain point. It ain't going to be no more about the warning. It's going to be straight judgment, man. Okay? And it says, but say unto them, the days are at hand and the effect of every vision. And we're saying that. The days of Yahweh Shema Shah bringing judgment to America, okay, is at hand. And the downfall of Esau, Edom, our enemy, and the rest of these heathen nations, they're going to go down, man. And 2/3 of our people that want to join hand in hand with them, they're going to have the same judgment, man. And they're going to have to come back in the kingdom, okay? Because right now it's all about the elect. And thus of the household of faith through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that's the number we pray we part of, man. Because we see what's about to happen, man. Okay? So let me see, matter of fact, let me get, like I said, because the Lord going to deliver his elect. This is Job, chapter 5, verse 20. And it says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. So in the time of famine, the famine, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to redeem his elect from that. Okay? And then from the time of war, from the power of the sword. Okay? When martial law implemented, these race wars, these civil wars, these clash wars, the elect is going to be protected in that time. Okay? And the Lord said his servants is going to eat also in the time of that famine. Okay? So the Lord said in the time of famine, his elect is going to be delivered. And I'm going to end off with Isaiah chapter 65. Verse 13. And it said, therefore, thus say the Lord God, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hunger. Okay, so the elect is going to eat, while 2/3 is going to be hunger. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, and ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to protect his elect in the time of famine. But we starting to see more and more as it come into pass that we're approaching that time. And 2/3 of our people going to get caught up into it, right along with the rest of Esau, Edom, and these heathens, okay, or the lesser luminary ones, or the average ones, okay, because these elites, they're going to be good. They're going to be in a state of comfortability until Yahweh Shah come back and put them in captivity, man, right along with the rest of these heathen nations once the kingdom is established. But right now, we're approaching that time of famine, and the Lord has set up his prophets to give that warning. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and I pray that this video and the lesson be edifying. Until the next time, I'm going to end off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scattered worldwide that's in the faith, and exalt the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and all truth and sincerity. Until the next time, shalom to the elect.